Hey guys, Tarke here, and I wanted to quickly talk about Metamorph going core. Metamorph will be going core in 3.10, and GGG has released a nice little post here going over it. Now, I'm not going to read it to you, there's no reason to do that. I'm just going to highlight a few of the most important parts, and then give you my thoughts on the end. So, Metamorph will have a 10% chance to affect map areas. We'll only start encountering it in maps. The most important thing here, in my opinion, since Catalysts only come from Metamorph, now every map area that contains Metamorph monsters will always have a Catalyst reward available. This will actually give us access to more Catalysts than we currently have in Metamorph League. This will be really nice. It'll be much like the changes they made to Blight and how we saw more Blight maps outside of Blight League than in Blight League. We're going to be seeing a lot of Catalysts. This is a very big boost to casual players. I think most people didn't really get to mess around with Catalyst as much as GG hoped in 3.9, and it was only really people with a lot of money to spend was really going ham on it. But yeah, more access to Catalysts, great. I like that. Tain's Laboratory will remain, so Tain's Laboratory will still function as it currently does. This also means that you won't necessarily need to have Tain as an NPC in your hideout if you don't want to, because you can just talk to Tain in his lab. It's important for me because I don't like having loads of NPCs in my hideout. But anyway. We'll also be getting Scarabs, so you can make it somewhat deterministic. You can also roll Metamorph on Sextants. The Scarabs are pretty interesting. So the Rusted one just gives you Metamorph as a mechanic. The Polished means that when the boss drops an itemized sample, so for example a organ, so a heart or a brain, whatever, they'll drop an additional sample, and it can be a different sample, as it says here. So if the guaranteed was a heart, it could then randomly roll a brain, or it could randomly roll another heart. So that's nice. More samples is good. And the Gilded one is very special. So the Gilded one gives it all Metamorph monsters have rewards. As you can see from the screenshot, every single one has something interesting to pick from. Gilded Scarabs are going to be very lucrative. Yeah, this is a cool way of doing it. It's an interesting way of doing it as well, because obviously they don't want to have it like, what, do we do multiple Metamorphs? That's kind of messy. This is a much cooler way of doing it, in my opinion. I really like this change. This is cool. They're going to be adding these Scarabs into Betrayal by combining some of Aisling's Veiled rewards. And they are also adding these Scarabs to the Fragment tab, which is a nice addition. I will say, though, we still need space for upgraded Breachstones. It annoys you that we have 3 tiers of Breachstones. They can't all fit here. We have Oils don't have a place. Catalysts don't have a place. They're currency. We're going to have all these organs that we need a place for. We can't stack them, so they're just loads of extra stuff going into the stash. And then with Delirium, we're getting loads of Delirium orbs, and we're getting splinters. So we're just getting, like, loads and loads of random junk, and we don't have somewhere to put them. I'm hoping that we get a couple of extra flex slots. I think that at this point, if they're not going to update every single tab whenever they make a new currency, they just need to add, like, an extra 5 to 10 flexible slots. Kind of like how you've got those random slots in the Essence tab of 5 and the random slots at the bottom of the currency tab. We just need more space because we've got too much random junk. And it feels bad to purchase a stash tab with money to solve a problem, but it doesn't actually solve the problem. But anyway, I'm very excited to see Metamorph going core. Kind of lame that it's only a 10%. Saying that, though, the implementation of Blight felt amazing. So with how good Blight felt, hopefully Metamorph should also feel pretty fun. One also just final thing. They say at the bottom that Metamorph won't be a Zana modifier for 3.10, but you'll probably see it in the future. So that's pretty good. Metamorph was one of my favorite leagues in a long time. The general reception of Metamorph has been very positive. So the fact that it's sticking around core, and we've got Sextants and Scarabs to make it more common, and in the future we'll be able to roll it on Zana as well, I'm actually very happy with this, even though it is just a 10% modifier. Anyway, I'm Tarke. Metamorph going core gets a double thumbs up from me. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. Bye-bye.